Hello everyone! So, back in December I had posted a video about some affordable Korean fashion brands because I know a lot of people are looking for that, and for some reason that video is still getting so many views. And so many people are watching it, and I didn't expect it. For me it's a lot. Okay, I know other people would not see that number as a lot, but for me it's a lot and I'm very grateful. I decided to make a sort of part 2, a pseudo part 2 if you will. I have a list of 8 different brands or websites that are about half affordable and the other half are mostly affordable, like decent priced. They're not like pricey, but they're not as like affordable as some other brands, you know. That's why affordable is not in the title, because technically not all of these are that. First brand I wanted to mention is called Hotping. They have a lot of really simple clothes, lots of basics. They have a lot of like comfy sets, like for lounging around or if you're just going out, you know, really casually. At first glance, they look like a lot of Korean fashion brands that you see online, but there is one thing about them that like distinguishes them so much from others, and it makes me really happy. They have such a wide size range, and they also have a section at the bottom that they call real fitting. They show models with different body types wearing the items, they show what size that they get, and they also show their measurements. So it's super helpful if you're not sure what size to buy. I honestly, like, I really want to buy from them just because of that. I think that that is really cool that they include that. It makes it so helpful when you're ordering things online because that could really be a struggle sometimes. I have not personally had experience from them, but kind of similar to the other video, I will be linking hauls if I find any hauls down below. Next is Loveandpop. I actually learned about them from a fashion TikToker that I watch. They have lots of oversized silhouettes. That's kind of their general vibe. So although they don't have necessarily a huge size range, because their fit is more oversized, I think that a decent amount of people should be able to find stuff that would fit them on there. The top has this little link that says shipping notice, where you can check how much you need to spend for free shipping to certain countries. And for countries that aren't on this list, the shipping cost will vary. When I studied abroad in Japan, I actually saw a lot of girls there that were wearing styles similar to this. Lots of, you know, long skirts, oversized tops like on top of that. Next website is Sthsweet. It's similar to Kooding and Book, which are 2 sites I mentioned in the first video that I had made talking about Korean fashion brands, because they sell from different brands. So they don't have a specific style. They themselves do not make the clothes, but rather they have a bunch of different Korean fashion brands that you could check out, so you buy them all in one place as opposed to going to a bunch of different places to get them. Last, on the more affordable leaning clothes side, is this brand called Noncode. I don't know how to explain their style. I wish I did, because I just think it's really cool. Like 99% of their clothes are just black and white. It's just a black and white theme, and a few things here and there have color. Lots of unique styles I don't really see on many other brands. They have lots of like mesh things, they have cute skirts. I love how the clothes look. I think it's really cool. The only downside is they're pretty much just one size, so will I get anything from them? Probably not. I mean, I could get away with some of the shirts. I do think it's good for outfit inspo, if anything though. If I could wear that, I would. It would not, I don't know if it would look good on me now, but I really like it. Now we're getting into the second half of the video, which are these 4 kind of streetwear brands that I've seen a lot of idols wear, but they're also more on the affordable side. You know, we're not looking at the Ami Paris sweaters that are like $400 something that all the idols somehow have. I swear, I thought the little logo was cute, and then I looked it up and saw how expensive they were, and I was like, no. Not today, not ever, probably. I'm gonna start with the brand that I've already talked about. This is the only one on this entire list that I've actually bought from so far. It's a brand called DXOH. I know there's a few members from Twice that are known to wear it. I think Jisoo wore it in something. Oh, it was their Netflix documentary. For international shipping, you have to buy through Kooding, but Kooding does list all of their products. So a lot of streetwear brands like this kind of just have hoodies or shirts, but DXOH actually has a little more variety in their things. It is really good quality though. I bought the turtleneck and a hoodie from them, and I did a video where I talked about that. Their newest collection is so cute. They have these crew necks that have this embroidered bear on them that also has their like smiley face logo in the middle of the bear's shirt. The bear has a shirt. A brand that I think a lot of people may have seen before is Odd Studio. They're a very comfortable, again, streetwear type brand. I like that although they do have a lot of like black and white type items, they do have some like color variety. They have this really nice lavender hoodie that I think is really pretty. They have an international website, but you can also buy them through A-Land. if you use a website or service like KoreanBuddy. This is not sponsored by KoreanBuddy or anything. No one's trying to sponsor me, okay? KoreanBuddy is basically like a middleman. You could think of them like that. So you place an order through them, they order from the Korean websites for you, and then you pay for them to ship things to you. If you're trying to get something that you find on a website but it doesn't have international shipping, then that is where you should go. This next brand is called Niceghostclub, and I really like them, so I wanted to include it in this video. But I will say, they're the only brand on this list that does not have an international site right now. So if I was ordering through them, I would be ordering with KoreanBuddy. I am in love with their designs, okay? Their style reminds me of like a modern take on some kind of more old school cartoons. For some reason, it made me think of like Schoolhouse Rock, like those cartoons, or like the oh, what's it called? Little Miss Sunshine, those books with like the giant smiley face on it. Why'd I draw a smiley face like this? They have a lot of color variety, which is great if you're not like someone that's into just like black and white or those kind of more simple colors. I am in love with their gummy bear hoodie, and I've been thinking about getting one, but I don't know which color. I have been debating between the navy one and the gray one, and I can't decide. I do think the gray one looks cool, but I've been wanting a navy hoodie, and I like the navy and pink combination, so I'm leaning toward that. Let me know in the comments, do you like the navy or the gray one more? I don't know at this point. The last brand I wanted to talk about is Kirsh, and even if you've never heard that specific name, you have definitely seen this brand. They are the brand with the cherry logo. That's like their main thing. That's what they're mostly known for. They do have some other designs as well. If I'm honest, compared to the other 3 brands that I talked about in the end here, they have the least size variety. I think because the brand is typically geared more toward women, they just don't have more sizes. That's a whole other story to talk about, but they do have some designs that are a little more size inclusive. It just is a little bit more of a struggle. One thing I think that's really cool about them though, that I kind of wanted to mention, is they do a lot of collabs with other brands. So recently they actually did a collab with Olens, which is a contact lens brand. They also recently did a collab with a brand called Mahagrid, which is another relatively affordable clothing brand. I actually really like their collab pieces, and Q2Han actually talked about them in a video as well because they were sent some of their items. I think they look really cool, the collab specifically. And that is it. We are done with another installment of Shelby talks about Korean fashion brands that she has not bought from yet. I'm really glad that people liked the first video. I did like this a lot because as much as I would love to buy from all these brands, that would be really cool, but it's obviously not something I can do, you know? But getting the opportunity to just like talk about them and show them to you all in case it's something that you're interested in is really fun. I like really like doing this and just talking about brands. I don't know why. Maybe that's because, like, at least to my knowledge, I don't know many people in my personal life that are that into not even just Korean fashion, but like fashion in general. Like, it's something that I've only even started getting into within, I would say, the past like 2 years or so, like getting more interested, but I don't know too much still, you know? So it's nice to have this platform to be able to talk about it and also find people that are interested in it as well. If you have any different Korean fashion brands that you really like, you should comment them down below because I'm sure a lot of other people are going to be interested in them. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!